Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hi everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review. Going back out to New England, I was going to say Western Massachusetts. Is Charlton in Western Massachusetts? I don't know. Treehouse Brewing. This is Milky Sap. I think I said it in the Milky Julius video. I don't like the name of this beer. Don't call things milky, like come on. I'm not one of those people who has a problem with the word moist, but this is on that level where I'm sure people are like, oh, milky, like, Milky Sap. Sounds delicious. This is per the label 7.4% alcohol by volume. It is an American IPA. This beer will be a hazy beer because we've had sap several times in our lives. I love sap. I think sap is one of the most underrated treehouse beers in the history of the world. I fucking love sap. Sap doesn't get the respect it deserves, in my humble opinion. So it's like this label has this whole thing. It's kind of hard to read, but it says, you may wonder what separates this beer from original sap. Well, just about everything. Softer water profile, torrefied grains. I don't know what torrefied means. Different yeast blend and a hop charge, 35% larger than the original. So there you go. That's the difference between sap and Milky Sap. I think, is sap 7? I thought sap was like 7.8. This is 7.4. It's close. Who fucking knows? It's been a while since I've had sap. I love that beer. So, beer comes courtesy of my man Kelly. I appreciate you, bro. This beer was canned on May 20th. It was canned on my wife's birthday. Look at that. Just like 2 weeks in the can, time of recording. It has been fun drinking all these treehouse beers. I mentioned it in other reviews. I don't follow along with treehouse anymore just because I live in fucking San Diego. Like, why am I going to follow along treehouse stuff? I can't get their beer. So it's super cool that a person as kind as Kelly he's like, hey, I'm going to send you a bunch of beer to drink. I'm like, thanks. It's fucking crazy. I feel so indebted to people like that. Like, when beer just shows up somewhere and you're like, man, like I didn't even talk to you beforehand. Like, you're just sending beer. Like, fuck. I feel like I owe Kelly so much beer, but we'll figure it out. So this beer is called Milky Sap. It's definitely hazy. Milky, it's not, it doesn't look like, gosh, what was the Prodigal? Is it Prodigal Haze? What was the beer that we had that I didn't like the way that it looked. This beer looks like a typical hazy treehouse beer. It's kind of like that glowing sunshiny yellow it's like an eggshell color. The head is super like fluffy. The bubbles are crazy compact. We're using our red treehouse glass because it's the most proper that I could find. Sap is that old school like red can. I'm old enough to remember first time I ever drank sap, it was with the circle logo with the green sap sticker, and then it changed to red. But the OGs remember when sap was a green stickered can. I think I have that sticker on the fridge behind me somewhere. Gosh, that was what, 11 years ago? Fuck, where is the time gone? Let's smell this thing. It smells good. This is like reminding me of that old school like treehouse like bubblegum thing. So we just drank Spruce Tip. That beer was very sprucey. I don't think this beer is as sprucey, but it has like that floral, piney kind of earthy thing. But it's sweet, and it has again with this one, nondescript, like tropical. Some sort of like, I mean, we talk about what is passion fruit, what is mixed berry. Like I drank juice boxes as a kid, whatever that is. It kind of reminds me of something like that. It's very bright though, very like hop saturated, without feeling like it's going to be hop burning. It doesn't smell super like chalky, doesn't go crazy over the top yeasty. It smells really good. But yeah, like that bubblegum thing is there. I fucking love that. That's what made me like really fall in love with treehouse back in the day. That and back when green smelled like basil. Oh, man. Gosh, that was the fucking best. This has like a little bit of like sweet almost, and I've said this recently with hazy beers. I've been getting a lot of vanilla. It almost has like a vanilla sweetness. But yeah, like piney, earthy, little bit of floral, bready, crackery, sweet, like vanilla thing. It smells great. Let's go and taste it. Kelly, cheers. Appreciate you, bro. It's nice. It's really good. this is how I like my hazy beers. Talked about this in several hazy beer reviews that I've done recently. I got away from drinking hazy beer. I hazed myself out, and I admit that. Like when hazy beer was all the rage, all I wanted to do was drink hazy beer. They got too soft. They got too juicy. It was too many hazy beers that I had started not tasting like beer, and it was just too much like it was just like hazy juice. And I wanted like the hazy beers that had like a beer aspect to them, that bite, that like bitterness. Hey, this is beer. It's not just juice. That's what this beer is. You get a nice like hot bite, hot bitterness. It just kind of sits on your tongue. It's nothing like crazy aggressive or offensive. It's not like if you're on the West Coast here watching this, drinking like wildly fresh triple dry hop like monkish IPAs where it's like, holy shit, it's crazy fucking intense. But it has like that, it's not a West Coast thing, but it has like a beer aspect to it. The mouthfeel of this beer is awesome. I will say that. This is like a medium to full mouthfeel. But yeah, it's pithy. As it's warmed up a little bit, it has like a earthy kind of resin quality to it. But it's like piney, floral, with a mixture of some sort of like nondescript tropical something. Like I said about the juice box thing, like what is mixed berry? I don't know. What is passion fruit? I've never eaten a passion fruit before. But anything that was like marked that growing up, like I have this association with that flavor. This beer has that. Dry on the finish, wildly drinkable for almost 7.5%. Like this is really nice for a hazy beer. Like I said, doesn't go chalky, not super yeasty, doesn't have hop burn. It's just, this beer doesn't feel heavy. This feels like a hazy beer you could drink one after, not that you want to drink one after another, but you could have a couple of them and not be like, ugh, super bloated. Like, I don't know if you guys who are still just like sessioning hazy beers, I've talked about like you have a couple of them and you're just like, ugh, it just feels really heavy, taxing. It just, I don't know. Like if I drink too many hazy beers, like if I'm hanging out with buddies and we're sharing beers and I have too many hazy beers, like I just feel super full, bloated, like heavy. This beer doesn't feel like that. This is really, really good. There's like a citrus aspect to this. I think it's like I think the bitterness is giving off like a pithy kind of like grapefruit peel, something like that. But yeah, the sweetness is great. It's dry on the finish, crackery sweet. Like it's a nice like balance in a hazy beer that is haze and regular IPA. So I appreciate that, and I really, really like this beer. I think I really liked Milky Julius too. I just like it sounds weird because I was like, I like the intensity of this while it's still being soft. Does that make sense? Like there's a good hop intensity to this beer while still feeling soft and light and drinkable. So I think we can leave it at that. That's good stuff. So that is Milky Sap from Treehouse. Do you guys have this one? Let's talk about it. I like this label though. This beer's awesome. Kelly, I appreciate you sharing it. And yeah, if you had this beer, let's talk about it. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.